Hey guys, it's Wayne Scully with W Scully CPA where we say taxing is their job, saving is ours, or we give you $100. I'm a business and tax strategist. My firm focuses on providing solutions to landlords, flippers, and real estate pros in the New York tri-state area. And the firm offers tax compliance, business consulting, and high-value tax plan strategies to save you thousands of dollars. And I just want to kind of over a couple of things with respect to travel and reimbursements for travel. And one of the first things I want to talk about is mileage rate changes. And for sometime last year, the IRS increased the rates. Usually at the beginning of the year, increased the rates. They increased the mileage rates for businesses to 58.5 cents. Now that rate still stands until June 30th of this year, and then it moves up 4 cents to 62.5 cents. And likewise, medical and moving for the same periods will also increase by 4 cents. It's going to be 18 cents up until June 30th of this year. Starting July 1st through December 31st, it'll be 22 cents. Okay. And then as far as charitable related mileage, you do some work for a charity, you have to drive your car. That's not going to change. That's 14 cents. Now, this is really a response to what's happened at the pumps, right? The gas pumps, I mean. I for one, know that recently when I bought gas, it was like $90 to fill up my tank. My tank is probably 15 or 16 gallons. And it was not a pretty experience, right? It's really getting out of control. And the Fed is obviously trying to help people along the way, make the burden a little less harsh. So, I mean, we appreciate that, but really, I hope we find a lot. I hope this eases up at some point in time soon, sooner than later. And this is like not just the United States, it's a worldwide thing. I talk to people overseas, and they're having tremendous difficulty with purchasing gas because it's just too expensive. In any event, that's kind of like what's happening with the mileage rates. They're up 4 cents, and it's going to be at least for the next 6 months starting July 1st. And we'll see what happens after that, because usually these things get reset every year, they change. So we'll see if it goes up. If it continues to be a problem, the gas pump prices, we may see another increase. So we'll see what happens. So that's one thing. I want to talk about something that's not discussed very often. That's per diem rates. What's per diem is really just a simple way of reimbursing people for travel, meaning, hop on a plane, take a train, go somewhere far. You're not commuting back and forth. You're doing it for work. So when I was a government employee at one point in time in my life, I was subject to those rates. I would travel from New York City to Buffalo to, Florida or something. I would get the government rates, and I would usually sometimes I use my own credit card to pay for it and I got reimbursed, and sometimes I use the corporate credit card to pay. Everything was done based on those rates. You get a rate for meals and incidentals, and that rate now is $59. And there's a rate for lodging, which is $95. And so, sorry, $96 for lodging. And so those rates get assigned based on the location. Certain locations are more expensive than other locations, obviously. New York City versus, Geneseo, New York, if I'm saying that right. Or let's just say the Aragonda. Jeez, I don't know, I'm mispronouncing the words here. But let's say you go somewhere upstate, Buffalo, for argument's sake. Let's make it easy on myself. So if you go to like a Buffalo or something like that, the rates are gonna be the hotel rates are gonna be cheaper, right? So therefore, these per diem rates kind of follow what the specific destination rates are for hotel and so forth. Meaning, if it's an expensive area, you're going to get a higher per diem rate, right? Now, the per diem rates are set by General Service Administration, GSA. That's within the 48 contiguous states. And then if you go to places like Alaska or Hawaii or some of the US territory, the rates are set by the Department of Defense. And then for the foreign countries, the foreign rates, per diem rates are set by the Department of State. So now, per diem rates are generally not taxable unless, of course, you're not supporting those expenses with an expense report and documentation. Whatever you bought, your food, whatever you spend money on while you're in travel, you need to provide the support. Even though it's based on those rates, you need to provide support for those costs, right? And then in that case, those amounts will not be included in your wages. If not, you will have to. Now, if you're self-employed, a sole proprietor, and you can't use those rates, you have to actually track the expenses you incurred, the actual expenses you incurred, and that's what you're going to report. That's what you're going to get reimbursed based on. So even if the meal is $10, you provide a receipt for $10. That's all you're going to get. Whereas the per diem rate, you have an opportunity to get more than that. Okay, in terms of the meals. Okay, so that's the story with that. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, feel free to reach out. Once I post this video, you'll be able to send me a message. Feel free to do so. Please, please, please like, share, comment, or is it comment, like, share? And if you're sharing, don't fear if you didn't like it, still share it. Somebody may like it, somebody may find it useful, so I'd appreciate that. Again, it's Wayne Scully with W Scully CPA PC, where we say taxing you is their job, saving you is ours, or we give you $100. Catch you next time, folks. Bye.